see from the title of this video, I'm giving you my top 10 anticipated movies of 2022. Now, over the course of the last 2 years, it's been a rough time for movies and movie releases, but fingers crossed, and here's hoping these movie titles keep their release dates and aren't pushed back because of what's going on in the world with the pandemic. So let's get started. Number 10 on my list is Top Gun Maverick. Of the long-awaited sequel to the 1980s smash hit Top Gun, Tom Cruise returns, Val Kilmer returns. I mean, when they released the trailer, I was really surprised, but the thing is that the cinematography and the aspect of how everything looks like it's going to be a fantastic movie. It's going to be action-packed, but I feel like the movie is going to be story-driven, more so than not. And just that nostalgic feeling is going to be really good when you check out this sequel, and I can't wait for this. Top Gun Maverick is number 10 on my list. Number 9 on my list is The Northmen. When I saw this trailer, I was really blown away because Robert Eggers is a phenomenal filmmaker. He did The Witch. He did The Lighthouse. If you've seen those movies, then you know what to expect with The Northmen. It's that Scandinavian look and feel to it, but it's so crisp and clean that it's crazy. I love the cinematography aspect, and it looks like the action is going to be even crazier. So number 9 on my list is The Northman. Number 8 on my list is Thor: Love and Thunder. Listen, Chris Hemsworth is coming back. You got Natalie Portman coming back. Taika Waititi's directing it again. This is going to be an interesting, fun movie. I have no idea where this story is going to go. We have a Lady Thor coming in. Natalie Portman starts wielding Mjolnir. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And Christian Bale is in it playing the villain. So, I mean, anything can happen with this movie, and I feel like it's going to be a big Marvel movie, and it's going to be good because if Thor Ragnarok was good, and how funny that was and how everything was really interesting, then I'm pretty sure Thor: Love and Thunder will be even better. So number 8 on my list is Thor: Love and Thunder. Number 7 on my list is Nope from Jordan Peele. No trailer, no synopsis, have no idea what's happening. The reason it made my list is because he did Get Out and Us, so I mean, what can I say? It's Jordan Peele. He knows how to write horror. The aspect he picks with paying homage to old horror films and things like The Twilight Zone, and it's really interesting and really fun, but I feel like this is going to be something you don't expect. Get Out was really good. Us was a little underwhelming at times, but that twist was good. But then the whole aspect of not knowing what Nope is going to be even crazier. I'm pretty sure the trailer isn't going to give much away, like the trailers for Get Out and Us did, but I'm pretty sure Nope was going to be really interesting. So number 7 on my list is Nope. Now, number 6 on my list is called Bullet Train. Now, it stars Brad Pitt and an all-star cast where 5 assassins find themselves on a bullet train in Japan. But they don't know that each assignment to assassinate is their own. So Brad Pitt has to go assassinate another hitman, but then another hitman's hunting Brad Pitt. So it's going to be interesting and crazy, but it's based off of the novel Maria Beetle by Kotaro Isaka. So, I mean, listen, the aspect of it is great. The storytelling looks like it's going to be interesting, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a big action movie. It's got Brad Pitt in the title role. It's Bullet Train. The aspect is going to be interesting. This is either going to be really good or really bad, and one of those movies where it had potential but didn't. But I'm hoping Bullet Train has potential because the idea of the story is great and the all-star cast looks amazing. So number 6 on my list is Bullet Train. Number 5 on my list is The Batman, starring Robert Pattinson as the Dark Knight, Cape Crusader, Bruce Wayne. Listen, the trailers that they've been giving out is great. I mean, it's a more dark and gritty look to it, which is what is needed now for Batman. And seeing Robert Pattinson in the role is going to be fun. I wasn't a fan of his acting, but he's come a long way from Twilight in a huge way. And he's garnering that, pristine filmography where he's playing the Batman, a big title role. But not only that, he has a big shoes to fill over the course of many actors who've played this role. And it's going to be interesting to see if he can do it, especially just to see how Matt Reeves directs the Batman. So number 5 on my list is The Batman. Now, number 4 on my list is Avatar 2. I loved the first movie. The first movie garnered a huge CGI following. People loved it. Some people called it Dances with Wolves animated style, and James Cameron just took the story. Well, there's going to be a total of, I think, 5 Avatar movies. So Avatar 2 evidently is coming out in December of 2022. We'll see if it doesn't get pushed back. But the whole aspect of Avatar and going into other realms and depths of where these stories are is going to be fun and interesting. But it's going to be different. It's going to be different in a way where James Cameron knows what he's doing with the story. He's had this in the works for years. The last movie he kind of did was Avatar in 2009. He hasn't done anything since. Before then, he did Titanic. That was in 1997. It took him close to 12 years to do another movie. And it looks like it's going to be close to another, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 years before, another one? He knows what he's doing. So, which is why I'm excited for Avatar 2. So, number 4 on my list, of course, is Avatar 2. Number 3 on my list is The Flash. The reason it's number 3 on my list is because Michael Keaton is returning as the Batman. What more do you want? People wanted this for a long, long time. Seeing Michael Keaton return in the role that made him so big and famous in Hollywood. Plus, everybody grew up on Michael Keaton's Batman. He's probably the best Batman out there. Period, bar none. There's no argument, no question about it. Michael Keaton is the best Batman. There, I said it. I'm saying it in my most anticipated movies of 2022. I'm really curious to see how this goes. And evidently, this is like the multiverse for DC. They're trying to, stay on par with what Marvel's doing. But let's see if they can do that. Let's see what happens. Because it's going to be interesting to see if there actually is a good movie with The Flash. Because they released short footages of seeing Michael Keaton in that cowl. It's the iconic bat cowl that you all know and love from Batman and Batman Returns. But then, what happens to his character after Batman Returns? Well, The Flash is going to actually answer that. So I'm really curious to see how they do that, and which is why it's my most number 3 anticipated movie of 2022. Number 2 on my list is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Listen, we know what the multiverse is in Marvel. It's not pretty. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane. What Spider-Man No Way Home did, and how, WandaVision started it, Loki, kept it going, and now Doctor Strange. They showed the trailer at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. There was the post-credit scene for Spider-Man No Way Home was the trailer for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. They're keeping it secret. They kept it secret, and it's going to be crazy because we don't know where direction it's going. It can bring in people. They could kill people. Marvel isn't afraid to kill characters off. Not anymore. Not after Thanos, snapped his fingers. Marvel's all fair game now, So I'm curious to see what Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is, because it's going to be fun, but it's definitely going to be a dark, dark movie because Sam Raimi's directing it. And with Sam Raimi, he throws in his horror elements, but he does it in a way where it's a colorful horror, if you know what I mean. Plus, he throws in some comedy here and there, which is dry comedy, but it's going to be fun for sure. So number 2 on my list is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So you're probably asking yourself, what's number 1? What is the number 1 anticipated movie on my list? Well, that number 1 mark goes to Jurassic World Dominion. It's the final, which I'm hoping is the final movie and the entry in the Jurassic Park series. And this takes place after Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So, Sam Neill's coming back. Jeff Goldblum's coming back. All the original OG actors from the first Jurassic Park are coming back in this movie. And we did find out from Colin Trevorrow that the OG actors will have their own story, while Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard have their own. They've released images already with the certain raptors and new raptors in action. I'm hoping this doesn't get pushed back because it's so long in the making that now the dinosaurs are out and part of the real world. They're just walking about like they did 65, 70 million years ago. Jurassic World is touching on that aspect where it should have been touched on long before in long ago movie, but they're doing it now. And I feel like this is going to be the top 5 biggest movie of 2022. And it's going to be really interesting to see how well it does at the box office. And like I said at the beginning of this video, fingers crossed that none of these movies get pushed back because of what's happening in the world with the pandemic. But I feel like the way Spider-Man No Way Home saved the box office, people are going to start going to the movies again, which is really, really good. So number 1 on my list is Jurassic World Dominion. So let's recap my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2022. Number 10, Top Gun Maverick. Number 9, The Northmen. Number 8, Thor Love and Thunder. Number 7, Nope. Number 6, Bullet Train. Number 5, The Batman. Number 4, Avatar 2. Number 3, The Flash. Number 2, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And number 1, Jurassic World Dominion. So let me know in the comment section below what are your top 10 most anticipated movies of 2022. And which movie do you think will be the biggest of this year? So let me know in the comment section below about the questions I just asked. And I'll see you guys in the next video.